Hey guys, let's try to do a Laughing with Cancer podcast. I know everybody's been cooped up for a couple of weeks now. And I think we've made as many jokes as we possibly could about Corona and all this other stuff. So people are going to start going crazy. So let's try to do a show. I told you 2020 was going to be bad. In January, in my show, If I Could Dream, I said, hashtag be a decent person, because 2020 is going to get crazy with election year. And see, boom, I predicted it. The craziness, of course. I didn't predict toilet paper. Who would have seen that? Jesus. Let's do a show, people. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Laughing with cancer. Let's live a life, not just survive. Laughing with cancer. If you're not laughing, life will pass you by.
Hey guys, this is Elvisrico with Laughing with Cancer. And it's April 5th or something like that. Yeah, April 5th. And it's going to be a long month because we are in April lockdown pretty much. I know I'm pretty much quarantined to the house, and 30 days is a long time for people to stay locked up in together. It's in 2 weeks, people are just going to start saying, oh, fuck it. Let's go out. Which is crazy. And the president might be doing all these things, but he's not. This is just my opinion, okay? If I'm wrong, please email me at laughingwithcancer@gmail.com, okay? But he's the president of the United States, right? And just day before yesterday, the head of the CDC recommended that when you go out, you should wear a mask. And you don't have to have the M19 Shamalama Ding Dong masks, whatever they're calling them. I don't know what they're called. And you could just do a bandana, So, that's what they recommend you do. And I'm thinking, because they're saying what? You can breathe on somebody, even though you think neither one of you have corona, you don't know, even breathing on each other or not staying your social distancing or whatever, you could still get it. I think it's airborne, period. And everybody they already know is freaking out. Look what happened to the toilet paper. If they actually told people that, hey, wear a mask all the time, no matter when you go outside, because it's airborne. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong. But anyways, as for the president, every day he does this thing about being the greatest president. I don't know if I could do Trump. Anyways, he says, we're going to take care of this virus. We're going to have the best of everything here. Everything's going to be the best. We have the best test kits. We have the best. These things are amazing. So much easier. The best. And yet he has the box upside down as he's trying to. Anyways, the point is, if the CDC recommends that you should wear a mask and you're talking to the American people, all right, tons of people are watching. All the mega lovers and Trump supporters are watching to see what their great king does. And if he was smart and would lead by example, all right, you're going up there, you have 5 other people that are, yes, okay, maybe they're spread apart a little bit from behind you, but every single time, every one of them touches the mic, adjusts the mic, and then puts their hands on the side. Every single one of them. The president, doctor, I'm not sure about that one. Why don't you come up here and talk to him about it? And Dr. Fauci, or whatever his name is, the little guy, adjusts the mic down to him and then grabs the sides and starts talking. Now, I would think a common sense person, and your president of the United States should have common sense, would say, hey, I got tons of supporters. Plus, I like to make money, right? So what if I go out there and have a mask on that says Make America Great Again, or Make America Better, whatever his new thing is, and put that on there and walks out to the press table where he's going to do his conference and look at the people, and then everybody's going to say, oh, our fearless leader's wearing a mask. Maybe we should wear a mask. And look, it has an American flag on it. It says MEGA on it. He would have made tons more money, right? I said it first. He would have made tons of money because every one of his supporters would have gotten one. And then they would be wearing one because why? The president is wearing one. And another thing, if he's talking about washing hands and using hand sanitizer and doing all this stuff and wiping stuff down, from the beginning when they started saying that, he should have had some intern with disinfectant or something. And after every person left the podium there talking, the intern would run up there, spray it down, wipe it down all real good. And then the next person can come up. And then when that person was done, do the same thing. And then the next person, do the same thing. So that way they're going, wow, it's kind of repetitive. This guy's got to do it every single time. Yes, because that's how serious it is. But no. Because President Trump gets tested every 20 minutes or something, I guess. You know, because now we got the best tests, all the tests. Everybody's getting tests. Everybody's going to get a test. It doesn't cost anything. It's going to be free for everybody. Take a test. It's going to be the best test, and we're going to get our economy going back. But yet, we can't get tests here in Phoenix. I don't know where the tests are. When I went to see my doctor a while back, or a couple of weeks ago, because I drove for Lyft part-time, you know, that was an extra $1,000 a month that I did. Because, yes, I am on disability because of my cancer and my back problems and stuff. But I was able to do a little driving every day for a couple hours without, you know, having to stop and ice everything down. But my point is that extra $1,000, you know, I can't do. The doctor's like, no, you can't do Lyft at all. You have leukemia. I was like, yeah. I said, what about delivering food or something? He goes, you don't understand. This is really serious. You should be home. Have Amanda go and do the grocery shopping and stuff. And I was like, okay. So I've pretty much been home. I have gone out a couple times, but I have my hand sanitizer, my gloves, and my mask. I'm doing my due diligence, which the president and all his people up there should have been doing. Showing by example. Didn't you grow up doing that? Didn't you grow up and always been taught by you have to show by example if you're a leader or a follower? Are you a leader or are you a follower? I'm a leader. Well, then show it. Show by example. Right? I don't know. But no. And then, of course, they're going to ask him, so, President Trump, the CDC just recommended that everybody wear a mask when they go outside. Are you going to wear a mask? Oh, no. Why? Well, it's recommended. I don't think it. And you know what? I have this beautiful, beautiful Oval Office. I just can't see myself sitting behind this beautiful chair and this beautiful desk at the Oval Office and wearing a mask. You know, great presidents and other presidents and great leaders and kings, they don't wear masks. So no, it's a recommendation, and yeah, I just don't want to wear a mask. Again, set an example for the people. Big red one or orange one. Set an example. Take your mask off when you go around behind the sheet. You know? But Jesus Christ, set an example for all these people that worship you. If they see you with the mega flag mask on, coming out to talk to the people, and then, of course, take it off so you can talk and say, look at people, we have the best masks. You can get them at Trump.com, you know, or something. You know what he'd be better if he wanted his ratings to, oh no, I got the best ratings. Just say, look we have mega masks for everybody. Just come and get one. You know, set an example. Have somebody wiping shit down after everybody touches everything, Mr. President. Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so I had to stop watching news for a little while. Thank God Keith and the girl got Zoom going for the Keith and the girl community and people they have it open pretty much 24 hours just for people that are stuck at home, don't have diddly do, have done everything, washed the dishes twice, vacuumed a couple of times. Which I got to vacuum. Anyways, you know, I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. And, you know, you get all these people fighting on Facebook that have been friends for years. For years, you know? And all because you don't agree with somebody or you don't think the same way they think. You start calling them libtards or whatever. Well, I'm not saying I'm against, you know, the Second Amendment. I'm not saying I'm for this. I'm right in the middle, man. I'm not a libtard, whatever you want to say. But yeah, I like to cook. I like to bake. I like to make my essential oil stuff. I like to do, you know, keep myself. I don't get it. Because I like to do that stuff, I'm not a red-blooded American. I'm a libtard. I don't get it. But yeah, people are, you know, calling people up and saying, I'm not your fucking friend anymore. After, what, 30 some years of friendship? So, you know, so of course I posted something. I posted, you know, they said that 100,000 to 240,000 could be dead in like 2 weeks, right? And those of us that are with weakened immune systems, like, you know, with cancer and stuff, or diabetes, or heart trouble, whatever, the underlying condition, whatever it is, our chances are even higher of dying, right? So I just wanted to say, just in case, I love you guys, all right? Just be decent people, you know? Try to be nice to each other, because you never know if the person that you're mad at is one of those 240,000 that die. And the last thing you told them was to fuck off. You're not my friend anymore because of one little thing. You know what I mean? And that happens. It happens. So what can you do? What can you do? I mean, I've been on Facebook as much as I can, trying to make jokes about this and that, trying to just lighten it up a little bit. You know, but after a while, you can only say so much. People, the numbers are growing. It's already up to 11,000, 10,000 something. And it's going to get worse. They say January 30th. Nah. I'm sorry, my friends. It's going to be longer than that. It's going to be longer than that. You know, and at this point, don't point fingers. You know, our president likes to say, well, the last administration left us empty. Well, you've been there for 3 years. If you've known it was empty, why didn't you restock the shit? It was just, you were there for 3 years. Restock. He actually said, the military, let me tell you, the military, great guys, love them all, had no bullets. They literally had no bullets. Really? They had no bullets. The military, that's how Obama left you. You had 3 years to do all this and stock it back up. That's all I'm saying. But the left's going to point the right right's going to point the left, nobody's getting along. Hashtag just be a decent person. And there has been decent people going on. You know, because all you hoarders with the toilet paper, what's up with that? Do people not know how they used to wipe their ass before there was toilet paper? People did do that. I mean, granted, they weren't the freshest smelling mother truckers around, but they used a leaf or something, and some of the dumb ones accidentally used poison ivy. And that was written down in the books not to do that shit, right? But yeah, the toilet paper, why? Why? So like, we had toilet paper, huh? And then we got down to like last 2, and I was like, shit. Amanda has to work. She's an essential worker. She works as a phlebotomist for one of the main nonprofit organizations for blood donors. In California, centers have already closed. I think she said Colorado. So they're relying on Arizona for people that need blood. So people are still having to donate blood. I mean, get blood to people that are already dying. Minus COVID. So she calls me earlier. And granted, this freaked me out a little bit. She called me earlier, and she was really scared. And she was about ready to break down. I was like, what's going on, babe? I said, take a deep breath. Apparently, at one of the centers here, a donor was tested positive for the COVID, right? And then one of the workers for the center was tested positive for COVID. Well, now because of HIPAA and all that, they won't tell you who it was that was tested positive for coronavirus. So she's like freaking out because, of course, I'm here. I have leukemia, diabetes, type 2 though, so I'm okay. I can control that shit. Anyways, but still, my immune system's weak. And it's compromised. I have a compromised immune system. If you could see me right now, my fingers would be doing the quotes, compromised. So she doesn't know. She says, in the last 2 weeks, I've been going to several different centers. I said, well, did they tell you which center was where it happened? And maybe the company can do their due diligence and find out who was working on that shift when that person, or if during those 2 weeks, these people worked with those people. So now she's freaking out. So who knows? She might already brought it home. I might already have COVID. Both of us. Who knows? I have been taking my temperature. It's been normal till a little while ago, but I was sick November, December, right? And then February, I got the flu, and they tested me, and I tested positive for the flu. Antibiotics, got rid of the flu, but it kept lingering on. Just kept lingering. My chest, I kept on having coughing and stuff. So, who knows? But I never got a fever even when I had the flu. Not once. And then a little earlier, I just took my temperature. It was 99.1. Well, that's not bad. Took it again an hour, 99.3. Great. So now I'll check it again here in a little bit. So hopefully Elvis will not leave the building. You know what I'm saying? Well, thank you very much. So anyways, yeah, she's freaking out a little bit. And just told her to take a deep breath, babe. It's going to be okay. Because you know what? I'm a warrior. I'll probably end up getting COVID. I'll probably beat COVID. And I'll probably live with this cancer till I'm 90. And then right on my 90th birthday, trip off a curb because I'm 90. I'm old. And get hit by a bus. Howdy die. Not the COVID. Not the cancer. He fell in front of the bus. How'd he die? So yeah, it's scary, man. It's just sweeping across the United States, the whole world. It's scary, and people are freaking out. But what can you do? What can you do? That's why I had to stop watching the news. Do I believe them or do I believe them? Who do I believe? Who do you believe? Who's telling the truth? And then I'm not judging, but then of course you have everybody saying believe in God. Well, that's what everybody said before. It's in his hands. Oh, okay. It's in Santa Claus' hands too, because he checks on you twice a year, make sure you're naughty or nice, right? I mean, there's actually a book written by Saint Nick about Saint Nick. He was an actual person. Santa Claus was an actual person, just like Jesus Christ was an actual person. It was written in a book. Why couldn't he be the Messiah? And you know what, too? John the Baptist. Wasn't he supposed to be the first Messiah? I don't know. It's been a while since I grew up Catholic and all that stuff, so I read the book and knew all about that stuff. Jesus Christ Superstar, watched it yesterday. My favorite musical in the whole world. I mean, I don't believe in the Bible and stuff. Agnostic, I think they call it. But me, my son, my kids, all of them pretty much, we can sing that whole movie word for word. And if I have Steve in the room with me and we start that one, we'll both start just jamming it. And that's one of my top bucket lists, is to be in the musical of Jesus Christ Superstar. I don't care what part. I would love to play Judas. But that's just one of my things I've always done. But hey, who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen? It's crazy. People could have it for 2 weeks and then finally start getting the symptoms. And then they're saying, well, what about the people that recover? Well, good. Not everybody has an underlying condition that dies. This is what I don't think people understand, that maybe some people's DNA is stronger than others. Some people are missing a certain link in their DNA that helps their immune system. They had no clue about it. It's genetic or whatever. They just didn't have it. And that's COVID got them. Some other people, they had this extra gene they don't know. And it's like, flip COVID away and they healed. Whoop, I'm fine. And, it's happening. People are recovering. So who knows? Who knows? I just know it's like wildfire. Has me freaking out. I'm worried about my kids. But yeah, so I had to stop doing the news and go on to the chat parties. Now, Keith and them do it. Wednesday, I think, is when they do the main Keith and the Girl chat. So go to keithandthegirl.com if you want to find out all that information. Bill. It's a lot of fun. You get to talk to people. And as a matter of fact, I was talking to one of the Keith and the Girl clan, Mark from San Diego. Shout out to Mark from San Diego. I was telling him about this whole toilet paper situation. I was like, luckily we have this app with the neighborhood. Some nice people are saying, hey, we have a bunch of free toilet paper. Anybody? I hit him up. I said, hey, where you at? I'll come get some. I have leukemia. I can't afford to go chasing around all these stores. And they said, what's your address? We'll bring you some. Brought me like 6 rolls. I was like, awesome. So I was telling Mark this last night. I was like, he's like, are you still able to find any toilet paper? I was like, heck no. And I'm hearing people are lining up at the store at 5 o'clock in the morning. The old people, because they have like the seniors get to go in. But there's like 80 of them or so lined up outside. I have enough sparingly. And anyway, Mark goes, dude, before all this stuff happened, I accidentally ordered like 7 boxes of toilet paper. He goes, send me your email or send me your address and I'll mail you one of those boxes. I was like, no shit. No pun intended. And he sure did, man. He messaged me yesterday and said, dude, I sent it off today. Should be there in about 8 days. I said, hell to the yes. And then, we were using our toilet paper sparingly. We have our closet with our towels and our showers and stuff. And I swear to God, I hadn't seen it. Amanda hadn't seen it. But I opened it up yesterday. And at the very top, I was like, what the hell? There was a package of 6 rolls of Charmin in one of those packs on top of it. I was like, did you know that was there? She's like, no, I hadn't seen it. So, I don't know. The little Tushy monster stuck it up there for us. Whoever. Jesus, Santa Claus, Buddha, all of them, whoever, thank you. Because toilet paper is like gold right now. And thank you again, Mark, brother. I appreciate it. You know what? I've always been able to count on the Keith and the girl community. Honest to God. Honest to God. When I first started following Keith and the girl and them, and I met Keith and I met Hemda and we started talking and stuff like that, Hemda was like, you need to come to New York, for the thing. I said, I would love to. I can't afford that. I can't. And you know what? A few of the Keith and the girl members in the community paid for my ticket round trip to go up from Phoenix to New York and back. And I was like, well, you know what? Let's make this an adventure. I'll stay at a hostel for 5 days. Interesting. Fun. I had a blast. Everybody's like, you're crazy. No. I said, I chatted with people and bullshit with people. But that's me. I'm a social butterfly. That's why Amanda would say, honey, please go do some rides so you can talk to somebody. Because, like I said, I'm an extrovert. She's an introvert. She's like, I need my quiet time. I was like, if I have quiet time, then the voices start talking to me. Anyway, so, you know what? While we're doing it right here, I'm going to check on the recording, my temperature, see what we're rolling with. So the last time I checked it was 99.1, then it was 99.3. Now, let's see what we're rolling at. Well, 99.2. That's still good though. I think they said the cutoff. Like my wife said, Amanda says at the donor centers, they have to take the temperature of each donor that comes in, and if they have anything above 99.5, they can't donate and stuff. So I don't know. It's gonna be a crazy month, man. A crazy month. But she's worried. I'm trying to keep her calm. Hopefully we'll find out about the center where she was at. And hopefully she didn't have it. But what can you do? What can you do but try to laugh, my friends? What I see a meme the other day, it says, people are saying, is this COVID-19 serious? And it says, listen, when the casinos and the churches shut down, that means heaven and hell agree. This is some serious shit. I thought that was funny. That's terrible. 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 But hey, you know what though? There's going to be a lot of us out there, unfortunately, maybe even me, that's going to leave the building. Elvis has left the building. So, all your stuff that you have, all your little dirty secrets, all your, open your mouth and a skeleton bone falls out. You got so many secrets in your closet. You know what I mean? You might want to start getting rid of some of that shit just in case. Your family, they're going to go through all your shit and realize you were a freak. So you better get to clean the house. I mean, not me personally. My wife already knows how much of a freak I am. How you doing? Oh, thank you very much. So, people, you should have been washing your hands regularly before. Honestly. I mean, who doesn't wash their hands after going to the bathroom? You should have been taught. I mean, Just makes you wonder how many animals are out there. And they say that men are dying twice, like 2 men to every 1 woman. I think I seen something. That could be fake news. Who knows? Fake news. It's all fake news. CNN, fake news. Fox, I'm starting to think some of them are fake too. Anyway, so it's 2 men out of every 1 woman die from this coronavirus. And I'm thinking, that's because men are pigs. You know how many dirty ass men go in there and grab their dick and just take a piss and then don't even wash their hands? You know? I see that. I see it all the time. I wash my hands. I'm thinking, this mother trucker just walked on past after he did his business. Nasty. And then, you know, guys don't care. They'll just grab their dick whenever. They put their hand on something, grab their dick. No wonder they're dying twice as fast as women are. Quit touching your dick and your face, guys. Let her touch your dick. I'm sorry. I've been cooped up in this house. I don't want to watch it. I was watching Vikings with my wife the last 2 nights. Actually, last night we did 2 musicals. We did my favorite musical in the world, and then we did her favorite musical in the world. Mine, of course, Jesus Christ Superstar. Then hers was, damn it, The Greatest Showman, right? With old Wolverine. Don't you want to get away? Whatever. So we did I like that musical too. But we did the 1977 version of Jesus Christ Superstar, the best one. I mean, so my son likes the Broadway one, the live Broadway one better though, but he's a millennial. What do you know? Anyways, guys, you know what? Just be safe and keep being nice to people. Be decent to people and stay inside. I know it's hard. Learn something new to do. Learn how to play the guitar because I'm going to do that too. I mean, I can't really order any essential oils right now to make more of my stuff. Some of it, but because why? Money. Money, 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 money. So what do you do? What do you do? Just hope for the best. Hope for the best. But hey, you know what? Don't lose your sense of humor. Don't get all mean and ugly to each other. That's when, you know, yesterday we went for a ride because we had to go to the store and stuff. And of course I had my mask and everything ready and prepared. And just from our house to Big Lots or whatever, which was maybe 5 miles, there was 3 wrecks. Why are there so many people out? For one, there was a lot of people out yesterday when people are supposed to be inside. Because people aren't used to that. They can't do it. And a lot of them, see, me and Amanda lucked out. I lucked out marrying Amanda because she was the one when we first got together said, what do you think about separate rooms? I was like, what? Couples don't do that, do they? She said, who says? I said, good point. I said, perfect. I said, because I have all my Elvis stuff in my room and my podcast stuff, and she can have all her How to Train a Dragon and Wally stuff that she loves, and she can have her quiet time in there, and I listen to my podcast at night. So if we got quarantined together and we got sick of each other, we can just go to each other's room or the other room. So I guess we were thinking ahead. Who knows? Anyways, guys, be safe. All right. I hope they figure something out pretty quick, but I don't know. Who knows? There's so many people out there saying there's more to it than this. There's got to be this. There's got to be that. Okay. All right. Okay, so there is. Now what do we do? Well, you know what? It's a conspiracy. They're doing this and they're doing... Okay. Well, what are we going to do about it? Well, nothing. I'm just saying. Well, then everybody's still going to die that they said they were going to die. Well, yeah, but it's a conspiracy. They're doing it. Okay, well, what are we going to do about it? Well, I guess nothing. Yeah. Except do what you're supposed to do. Wash your ass. Wash your hands. My Lord. I don't know. But you know what? It makes you, with this whole wash your hands and social distancing and stuff, I watch people as they're doing stuff. A lot of them have the gloves on and they're touching everything and moving everything. And I don't think a lot of people know what cross-contamination means. I mean, nurses and doctors and stuff, they use their gloves when they're with a patient. When they're done with that patient or whatever they're doing, they take the gloves off and do new gloves. Or if they have to change something, they take those gloves off and put on new gloves. Why? Because of cross-contamination. So, I mean, gloves, yeah, sure, that's good. Or if you're able to have a little thing of hand sanitizer, just use that every time you're touching something. Put a little on your hands and walk out. Can you go about your business? You know, I don't know. But I have my mask. I'm staying home. I'm on Zoom with the Keith and the Girl community. And, of course, I set Zoom up for my kids and stuff. Well, I talked to my son and my hita. So, you know, some of the places, like my mom was telling me, from New Mexico to Colorado to Durango, they cut the border. If you cannot go from Farmington to Colorado to Durango. And the thing is a lot of people from Durango go to Farmington to do all their shopping at the Sam's and stuff. Because Durango's not very big. Durango is just a little bitty, you know, town like Silverton, Colorado, or like, you know, Jerome, Arizona, or Cottonwood, Arizona. You know, just some little town. Not like Phoenix, where we're pretty spread out. But I don't know. It's going to be hard to recover from all this in every way. And our president's going to get reelected. It's just going to happen. You know, it's going to happen. It's inevitable. Why? Because I'm the best. I closed the borders way before. You wanted to close the borders before. Anyways. Now you're using that as an excuse as why we didn't get it in time, because everybody else was arguing with you about closing the borders. We have to close the borders. Okay. But you don't have to use that as why this pandemic is killing thousands of people. You know, you just like to point fingers. I'm sure people are going to hate me for this and say, but you know what? That's my opinion. And if you have a different opinion, that's fine. I don't care. That's your opinion, and I don't judge you for that. You can have your opinion. That's why this is the United States of America, right? My sister is a Trump supporter, and I don't agree with some of the stuff she says, and me and her argued a little bit about it. And you know, I told her, what happened to the times when we grew up, sis, where two wrongs don't make a right? And now, in 2020, two wrongs do make a right? That's what I'm getting from our president. You know, and she's like, well, the other side's just as bad. I was like, that's what I mean, right there. Two wrongs don't make a right. I don't know. But yeah, he will be our president because, was it Joe Biden? I don't think he even knows what planet he's on, to be honest. I don't know. I'm not even going to get into that. I don't even know enough about the politics because I just listen to Trump because I want to get the voice down like Trump. And the closer I get to sounding like Trump, to being the greatest, I see the cringe on my wife's face. And when I see that big cringe, I know I'm doing great. I'm being a great president as Trump. I'm doing great. And when I finally piss her off and she yells at me, I know I've gotten Trump down perfect. Why? Because I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest ever. Oh my goodness. Oh well. What can you do but stay safe, guys? Hashtag be a decent person. Be a nice person. All right? You know, just be kind. Don't be hateful. Just stop it. Anyways, I'm glad you were able to join me today with Laughing with Cancer and COVID. And way to start off a April parade with just being pissed all over, right? I don't know. I'm jabbered. I've been stuck in this freaking house too long. Oh my goodness. Anyways, check out my Facebook page, Laughing with Cancer. My Instagram, Laughing with Cancer. My Twitter, Elvisrico. Twitter at Elvisrico, at Laugh with Cancer. Also, I have a Facebook with the hashtag Be a Decent Person challenge. All right. Also on Twitter at Be Decent for the number 1 day. Be decent for 1 day. Or just look up, you know what? Just Google Elvisrico. All right. You'll find all my shit there. God dang it. Just look it up. Everybody's on Google now anyways, right? And then there's people complaining, well, my internet's slowing down. Why is it so slow? Because everybody's home and everybody's on the goddamn computers. And they're watching Netflix. And dudes can't go and go get their side chicks. And chicks can't go get their side dudes. It's just craziness right now. Oh, my God. Anyways, if y'all want to bitch and complain at me, email me at laughingwithcancer@gmail.com. And more than likely, there'll be a few of these this month because what else do I got to do but learn to play the guitar? And I don't know. I might just do that because I already know I can sing, man. Y'all know that. Maybe I'll just sing for you. I don't know. But, oh, my goodness. Was that me? Was that peanut butter banana? I don't know. Anyways, be safe, guys. I love you. If anything happens to me, it was a good ride. I love you guys. And, of course, a shout out to my beautiful young wife, Amanda. She is my hero. For sure. She's my ride or die. I love you, baby. Long live Keith and the girl. Long live Elvis. Long live the king. And at least I had a good ride. If it happens. You know, like I said, it probably won't. But who knows? Who knows? Anyways, you guys, wash your hands, wash your ass, don't touch your face. And you guys, stop touching your dick and your face at the same time. Or right after. You know what I mean? All right. We'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, love, and stay laughing.
Laughing with Cancer Podcast.com